What is? I can get some voice here. Hello. Well, welcome to, where are we? Minnesota. Guys, we're in Minnesota right now. Probably like, what the hell is that behind you, Kate? That's not baby girl. No, that's a rental car, you guys. So we got a road trip today. So we just flew in from Denver. We're in Minneapolis. So we're actually making our way to Canada. So we got a bit of driving to do. I hope you packed your cold weather gear because it's about to get cold. We're headed up to Thunder Bay. I'm gonna go and get my Indian status, which I have been working on for a good like 3 years now, and just we're going there and we're getting it done today. I'm also gonna meet my family, which I have never met this side of my family. If you guys didn't know, I am 50% Native American. I'm really excited, a little nervous. You know, this is kind of like a big trip and going out of the country, like of course it's a little nerve-wracking, but yeah, we just flew in, just a quick little 2-hour flight, and now we have 6 hours of driving. So we're gonna be taking this car here. And originally I booked an Audi. I thought we were gonna be in an Audi R, no, I wish an R. An Audi A5 Sportback is what I booked, but they didn't have any, so they were like, why don't you take your pick at one of our luxury cars? So I went with the Porsche just because it was raining a few minutes ago. It's supposed to be raining like all night tonight, all day tomorrow. I don't know if there's gonna be snow, so I went with a subtle little Porsche Macan. So I feel like it's pretty similar to the BMW. Like a Porsche is kind of like the next step in that lineup. I really wanted to go with the Stingray. I almost thought maybe I should go with the Mercedes, but I thought the Porsche would be really good on gas mileage. It's really cute. I was getting the freaking hood is popped. The hell? This thing is just not taken care of. Look at all these scratches. Poor thing. It was dinging at me the whole time. Ooh, okay, all right. You know, not much for performance in here, unfortunately. So, not trying to impress you or anything. All right, that should shut her up. She's already been pissing me off and overstimulating me. But yeah, really cute. I don't even know what year it is. I've actually have not driven a Porsche Macan or Cayenne yet, so I feel like this is just kind of like a cool little SUV to hop in since I mean we'll be spending 12 hours in her, like 6 hours there, 6 hours back. It's a super quick trip. We flew in today. I'll be there for the full day tomorrow and then head back on Thursday. So super quick trip, but I'm excited to be doing it together. So I got 4 goals for this trip. 1, get registered. 2, meet the fam, meet my tribe. 3, learn some of my indigenous slang. And 4, eat some poutine. Okay, cool. So, oh yeah, the key is always on the left side in Porsches. Change oil now. That is not a good sign. That is concerning as hell. What do you mean change the oil now? Also, my little tail back there keeps wagging and I don't know how to turn it off. Where's the rear? Off. Okay. You guys see that thing back there? It will not stop. You done? To remind you in case you didn't know. No favorites. Kate the Great.
Get your drink together, cause we about to get high. Fucking in the back of the bus and fill her nose up full of that dust. 36 Mafia, wild on tour. Whooping these niggas that fucking these.
Here we go. Good road for rollers. He doesn't even know. Tag the owner. These trees are just so pretty. The colors. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm kind of at like a peak high right now. It's been kind of like going, like dropping off Odin, getting to the airport, getting on the plane and like everything, picking up the rental car, making sure I have everything for my appointment tomorrow. Like it's just been like so many steps in the process, and then just kind of like sitting here trying to just be present in what's going on right now. And it's just like a really cool moment to just be like sitting in a Porsche, driving in the fast lane, snacking on some McDonald's French fries, listening to Eminem, and just on a random Tuesday. Like, what is this life, you guys? I just feel really good right now, and I was just thinking of you, so thank you for watching this. Holy hell, it's like the ocean. All right, you guys, so we made it to Duluth. We're gonna get some food. Guys, this lake is crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, we gotta go look at it before we go into this restaurant. Hold staircase thing real quick. Woo! Look at it.
It's my first time here. Yeah, this is Victor's Brew House.
Hi, just one?
Just one?
Yeah.
Were we looking for a table? Otherwise, the
Whatever's
bar
fastest. Oh yeah, I'll do the bar.
Yeah.
Thanks. Kind of a vibe. Hey, what's a good beer?
Good beer. What kind of beer do you usually
I like kind of like hazy, kind of citrus.
The haze IPA is
What's a Devil Track Pumpkin?
That's like a brown ale.
Is that good?
Spice.
Can I sample? Oh,
There's
nice.
the haze.
Ooh. Cheers. Devil's Track. That's tough. They're both so good.
Yeah. Vastly different too.
Yeah. Crazy different. Let's Devil's Track. Let's
Devil's
do it.
Track?
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. Sorry, brew house. Let's do the brew house.
You want to go to the brew house?
I think so.
Okay.
No, let's do the Palooza.
They also have the spicy pickle burger.
Spicy pickle burger. Let's just do the Palooza.
Palooza?
Yeah, Palooza.
Alright, what would you like for a side?
Fries with ranch.
With fries and ranch? You
Yeah.
got it.
Okay, I had to stand up for that one. I got way too involved. When it comes to cheeseburgers, shit's serious. We don't play. Alright, so we got our Palooza burger for my Twitch boys. See you throw that ass. Alright, we're pulling up to the border. Holy, I'm scared. Please have your ready for inspection. Okay. Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you gonna put the window down behind you there?
Oh yeah.
Where do you live?
In Colorado,
Where you
Denver,
going?
Colorado. I'm going to Thunder Bay
What's the purpose?
to get registered and see family. Or I have an appointment with Indian Affairs.
Oh, I know what you meant by get registered.
Get registered, yeah, I know.
How many nights you staying?
2. So I'll be back through on Thursday.
Traveling with you today, carrying a firearm or a weapon?
Just this bomb ass.
No.
Beer, wine, liquor?
Nope.
Tobacco?
Nope.
Marijuana?
Nope.
Whose car are you driving?
It's a rental.
If any items or goods you're leaving behind or selling in Canada?
Nope.
Can I see?
Thank you. I'm in. We in Canada, eh? Welcome to Ontario. I don't know what the speed limit is. 90 miles an hour, 90 kilometers an hour, so that must mean it's 110 miles. No, wrong way. 70? 70 miles? 90 kilometers max.
They hit the fucking Pentagon!
The time zone has me so messed up. I was really bummed I didn't take, because I got different options for the rental cars. I could have taken a Stingray Corvette, and on the drive up here I was like, the whole time just like, I'd be so much happier in a Corvette right now. But after waking up and seeing what the weather's like today, I'm really happy I took the Porsche. But yeah, gonna go meet my sister for the first time. We're gonna go get breakfast. I heard Finnish pancakes are a thing in Canada here that we don't have in the US. It's probably the only thing that will get me out of bed right now. Some pancakes. Odin has his own room here. We came down to the fitness area because I just needed to stretch, and we're gonna get a 20-minute walk in before we get some pancakes. Body is just like, move me. Also, the fitness area looked way better online, like in pictures than online. Looked bigger, but most things do. Okay, we got some Finnish pancakes here.
I'll get a new status card, dude.
So gas here is $1 a liter. How many liters are in a gallon? Like 3? All right, I was shocked for a second there. Oh my
But
gosh.
last week it was only 94 cents.
Okay, hold on. Does he pump your gas? I've never seen that before. She doesn't even have to touch the nasty thing. Oh, fuck. Okay. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, so it didn't get registered, unfortunately. They were able to move up my application so that they work on it immediately. So hopefully in another 3 months. But mostly just so I can get paid. They owe me for my land. Yeah, so a little disappointed. So yeah, a little disappointed I didn't get registered today, but yeah. So basically my tribe, Ojibwa tribe, as long as you have Indian status, like being registered under this band. So they just have like land payouts from like what happened. They built a dam, I guess, some odd years ago, and it flooded like a bunch of their land, and it dug up like the bodies of our ancestors, so we get paid on that. But they have a few more coming out, so mostly just working to get my Indian status, and hopefully those settlements will pay up, because the government put my people through some shit and I am here to collect. But it's also really nice seeing my family. You left me in there. I saw you and then you disappeared.
I said I forgot my my pump number. Then that door closed, so I couldn't come back in there. I had to go all the way
Oh,
around.
okay. And he just pumped gas for you while you were in there?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, it's happening. We're at the mall and we're shopping, and I'm gonna get a wolf shirt. I've been looking for one for a couple of years, and this seems like the place. But what one? Editor put in the Dwight clip of wolves howling at the moon.
Looks like you're going to a fish fry, Dwight.
No, they're howling at the moon. It's suggestive to women because of howling during sex.
Okay.
Oh!
That's not appropriate.
A sleeping giant. That's cool. All right, so the ladies have brought me to the casino at noon on a Wednesday. We're just walking. Oh, wow. Hello. Hello. Yes. Oh, sorry. I think it's gone now. Oh, nope, it's back in the car. Get out. I don't want to mess with it. That's funny. We both don't mess around with wasps. Should I blow it? That's my solution. Oh.
Hi. You wanted the same as hers, right?
Yep.
Okay. 2 extra large orange pico teas, 1 cream, 2 sugar.
What is this place called? Tim's?
Yeah, Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons is where we're at.
Oh no, my card!
Oh my gosh. Can you get it?
Down there somewhere.
Hold on, I got it. Let me come around. Oh. Oh my god. Good thing we didn't grow up together. I would have had some serious problems. A head-on collision is not that funny.
Hang on to your drinks.
And my phone. Cat-like reflexes.
But if you want to say S-H-I-T, it's just moo.
Moo?
Yeah.
Like a cow?
Call somebody a fart? Boget? You boget?
Okay.
That one's a nice one. You can say that and nobody will really know what you're saying unless you have to explain it.
That's
to
why
them.
I want to know what they are. Okay, if I'm going to get in an argument with a bunch of 6th graders, I'm good. Okay, so we're going to bingo. I haven't played bingo before. Or locked in, they mean business. You guys, I fucking won. I won bingo. What am I doing?
Just put your hand up.
Yeah.
One more.
Right in the top corner there?
Yeah.
Grade 10, 94908.
There you go.
Shots on me. Okay, good morning. So, fueling my own gas. Rude. It's freezing. 5:40 in the morning. I'm hitting the road. Is there Starbucks around here? We'll probably fill up again once we're in Minnesota, but this is just so that we can get across the border and get to Minneapolis. Let's go. We're gonna try and launch this thing when the light changes. It's a one-way through the tunnel, I guess. Oh shit, she moves, okay.
That's really cool. I like this puddle of
They're so cute. Oh. So cute.
Look at this little biscuit. So cute.
Okay, so we're back in the United States, crossed the border safely. We're actually outside of Duluth. Just picked up some breakfast and a coffee. I'm on my second coffee so far today. I'm running on about 3 or 4 hours of sleep. So yeah, we're cruising, we're moving, trying to get to Minneapolis as soon as possible because I'm actually gonna see one of my longer friends that we've never met before. So yeah, let's go see Melissa. All right, while I'm locked in on trying to beat my Google Maps time, let's just do a quick little trip recap and rate this Porsche Macan that we were fortunate enough to have as a rental car. So I had 3 goals when we started this video. One was to get registered, which technically unsuccessful. So I applied for my Indian status about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago now, and since I was adopted, it delays the process, so it should technically take like 3 to 5 years to even get my Indian status. But since I was able to go on the reserve yesterday and like submit my documents in person, it's already been like 2 years in the process, so it should be expedited to like maybe 3 or 6 months. So hopefully I'll get my Indian status within 3 to 6 months rather than another 1 to 3 years. In a way, kind of successful, but also like not officially added to my band list, which I don't even know the name of my band. These chicks don't even know the name of my band. But the reason why I wasn't already, or why I don't already have status, is because my birth father, who is 100% like status, like fully Ojibwe, indigenous, he did not get me registered, and like, I haven't really like shared too much about my daddy issues. He just couldn't, like, his reasoning at the time was that he just didn't like living in the normal world of the United States. Like, he wanted to just be a free man, and he had already had like kids before. So my 2 sisters and my brother, which I spent most of the time with my sister Debbie, my sister Delia, and then we went to dinner with my brother Kevin. But they're all just a few years older than me. Like, I think Debbie was around 19 at the time I was born, and then she's the middle child, so there's a pretty big age difference. And then I guess my dad also had a 3rd family after he started my family, and I have 2 little brothers there, and I believe they're like the ages of like 14 and 15. So the man was reproducing all over the place. He just, oh no, oh my god, he heard me. He did that. He knocked over my phone. He's like, don't call me a whore. I'm like, well, you know, you should have got me registered. So that's my father, and that's my family there, and this was actually my first time meeting them since I was like an infant. So I feel like I'm still processing everything. I didn't think like I'd ever like be in contact with them. If I was told my father had passed when I was around the age of like 2 years old. I saw a psychic like 5 years ago that confirmed that he had passed in New Mexico, but like doing like a medicine ritual, because that's, I guess, what he was kind of like a shaman, and technically in a spiritual way he did, but not physically. Turns out he has been alive in Minneapolis this whole time up until like 3 years ago. He passed like right after COVID. So yeah, kind of a trip there. Like that was kind of like a big hello a couple of years ago, because when my grandfather had passed 2 years ago, I was just kind of like going through all of my old stuff, like clearing out the house that I had grown up in, and I found like old letters from Debbie, from Delia, and my Aunt Ida. Like I found like a lot of letters from them, and it had just occurred to me to look them up on Facebook, and sure enough, there they are, 20 additional family members that I had no idea I had. So I've been like wanting to go out and see them for like the last 2 years, so I'm really happy that I got to do so yesterday. Really quick trip, because as you guys know, I'm kind of like in the middle of a lot of like big life changes. I've had this plan for like the last 6 months, getting an appointment at the Indigenous Services Canada place. Like they were booked out for a long time. So, but you know, I think a lot of it, like not only is it like collecting like settlements and stuff, but it's also just kind of like learning more about myself, my culture, seeing them, like the similarities like that Debbie and I have. Like it's so cool, and I always wanted sisters. And yeah, it just feels really good to just have family. I don't have any family like where I'm at right now, and growing up and stuff, like I did have a hard time being like lonely and isolated, and like not really having any sort of support system and stuff. My cousin Natasha, she kind of like said something. I had met her very briefly last night, and she was just kind of like, we were supposed to grow up together, and that kind of like just hits a nerve, you know. 2 was meet the fam, meet my tribe, and we sure did. So I got to meet all 3 of my siblings. I didn't get to meet any of Debbie's kids. I didn't get to meet Delia's kids, but I did get to meet Kevin's kids, which was really cool. Got to meet my Uncle Douglas and Christy. Got to meet a pretty good number of my family for it being like such a short trip. I also wanted to learn some slang. They don't really cuss that much. If anything, I think I taught them more of my inappropriate sayings. Start saying if something's busy that it's pussy popping, and that'll throw them for a loop. Sorry, Debbie. I did learn on TikTok though, deadly, real deadly, like that shirt I got. And I didn't realize how much, like I've always heard that like Canadians will say like, yeah, let's go get some pancakes, They do say it a lot, and it was cracking me up. This is a really good video, Oh no, it's so natural. 4th goal was to eat some poutine, which I did. I did get some poutine. I want a round 2 on the poutine. I want some fried cheese curds on top of my French fries with gravy. Yeah, I feel like I didn't get the like most proper serving of poutine, so I'm gonna have to give that another go when I come back up here. But I did have some finished pancakes, which still not fully sure what they are, but they're kind of like crepes. They were really good. I was into those. So mostly successful trip for the most part. Number 2 on the list was like the biggest success for me, and I think that trumps everything else. Like whether I get my status or not, or whether I get poutine ever again or not, like just meeting my family, and like I feel like I just gained so much from it, like more than anything I could have hoped for. So yeah, good ass trip. Okay, but that's the like deep parts of this vlog. I really thought this was mostly just gonna be like focused on getting a rental car and stuff, and there's a lot more meat to it than I thought. But yeah, the Macan is cool. I think mostly the only appeal to the car is maybe just like the aesthetic vibe of it. I wouldn't spend money on this, I'll tell you that. And it's really slow. I know it's the base model, so that's probably like a big indicator of it. It is really nice. You do get like a lot of looks. I'm sure it looks really good on camera, and the road presence is really nice. Fuel mileage, I've been doing really good. I've been getting like 34, 35 miles per gallon. And it's a big tank. I just filled up in Duluth, and I have 500 miles until E. I will say she's really slow. Like passing cars, like there's a pretty big delay there. But I have been using like the paddle shift, so like I'll downshift it like a gear or 2, and then she'll pick up. The space is really nice. I really like the moonroof too. I'll put in the MSRP of one of these here, just maybe that'll kind of like set the expectation a little bit more. This is under the Enterprise Exotic car collection. At first I was really bummed because they had a Corvette Stingray, and I was like, oh, let me hop up in that. But then at the weather, it originally said it was supposed to rain all day and have like freezing temperatures, so I'm like, ugh, like how risky do I want to be? And it was really flashy, and Thunder Bay, I guess, is like the most dangerous city, and I just feel like that would have drawn a lot of attention. I didn't drive around much at all, but overall I think I am just like happy, and I didn't have any sort of like worries with the car or anything, so it is fun, but you definitely don't really have any of that sportiness. But the quality is nice here. The infotainment, I actually feel like it's a little out of date from what I would have expected. And again, it could just be because it's, you know, a base model, but yeah, honestly, my BMW, like driving this car, even on a road trip, because you guys know I just went on that road trip in Baby Girl. We drove 14 hours round trip to South Dakota a couple of weeks ago, like right after I bought it, and road tripping that car was way cooler than this. And a lot of it is just because like it had the self-driving, like the adaptive, and this does too, like where you can set the speed limit and it'll like create the distance in between cars and stuff. That's the only thing it has, but my BMW has the like lane detecting, so you can just like kind of sit and just have your hand on the steering wheel and just like, you know, be a little bit more relaxed. But this, like, you can't. And unfortunately, I have been spoiled by my BMW. So overall rating for the Porsche, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It easily beats like any of the other rental cars, like if we were talking about like a Chevy Impala, I don't know, other normal cars. It's definitely better than that, mostly just because it's a Porsche car. You know, I'm kind of big on aesthetics, but yeah, it's really good. I liked it, and honestly, like for the same price as I would have paid, like I'm super happy I got to take this car, spend 12 hours in it. Like I have no complaints. The space is nice. It's comfy. I wasn't scared of hitting a freaking moose, which apparently Canada, you have to really be watching out for hitting moose on the highways. And I guess they don't just like slowly walk out in front of you like deers do everywhere else. I guess they usually come full running out of the trees, and those things are fast and big. And yeah, my sister was telling me that she hit a freaking moose and it took the whole top off of her car. So the whole time I was just kind of like looking for the mooses. Oh my god, that was 15 minutes of yapping. For real? I thought we were better than that. You let me talk that whole 15 minutes with this, with my hair, just doing this the whole freaking time, and you didn't even tell me? The disrespect. Right, well, that's it. Thank you for your services. You did incredible. Thank you guys for going with me on this really big, emotional trip to Canada. Such a big thing for me. So I appreciate you watching this video. I love you so much. Check back next week for updates on Baby Girl. And yeah, we're going on a cruise, guys. I haven't been on a cruise before. A little nervous. I'm probably there right now as you're watching this video. We'll have like a private members only live stream on Saturday. So tune in for that. I love you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.